Hello and welcome to our Week 16 holiday NFL wrap-up. We'll start with our usual website, Ob1gui's.com/sports. And let's start by taking a look at our weekly matchups for the Christmas weekend. First of all, and most of all, major, we have the Arizona Cardinals are now on a 3-game losing streak. They lost to the Indianapolis Colts 22-16. This team, the Arizona Cardinals, started at 9-1 this season, and now they have to go into Dallas the next week, and with only 2 games left to play, they have some serious issues with, number one, scoring points and trying to stop the Dallas offense, which seems to be back on track. It should be a fascinating game. We have the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. Atlanta finally won, but of course they beat Detroit, not a very good team. Cincinnati Bengals destroyed the Baltimore Ravens, a little bit of a surprise, 41-21, and we have the Buffalo Bills knocking off the New England Patriots in New England, 33-21, another surprise. Tampa Bay bounced back with a win over Carolina, 32-6, and the Seattle Seahawks lost again to the Chicago Bears, 25-24. Green Bay continued their winning ways. They played the Saturday game, and on Christmas, they beat the Cleveland Browns 24-22. And the Dallas Cowboys absolutely destroyed the Washington football team by a score of 56-14. My goodness. The Las Vegas Raiders beat the Denver Broncos 17-13. And another surprise, Houston Texans, of all people, beat the Los Angeles Chargers 41-29. Another surprise, the New York Jets beat the Jacksonville Jaguars 26-21. Well, I guess not a surprise. Both teams are miserable. And Kansas City Chiefs continue their rolling wins at 36-10. And the Minnesota Vikings lost to the Los Angeles Rams by a score of 30-23. And the Saints, another surprise here, lost to the Miami Dolphins 20-3. Goodness. And the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Giants 34-10. And finally, the Tennessee Titans beat the San Francisco 49ers on Thursday Night Football 20-17. So we'll take a look at our division standings. And as we can see in the AFC, still really tight in the AFC East. Bills, Patriots at 9-6, and the Dolphins now at 8-7. So I'll have to look at our projections, playoff projections on Thursday to see where I think they'll wind up. Similar with the Bengals, now 1 game up in the AFC North over the Steelers. The Bengals at 9-6, Steelers at 8-6, and the Ravens still in the hunt at 8-7. But again, only 2 games left to play. Tennessee Titans at 10-5, 1 game up over the Colts at 9-6, and the Chiefs are at 11-4 on the 8-game winning streak. Now, over in the NFC East, Dallas pretty much clinched the division now with an 11-4 record over the Eagles at 8-7. Washington Giants pretty much done. Packers at 12-3 are the number 1 seed so far, and they'll probably be the number 1 seed. And the Vikings and Bears and Lions are way back at 6-5, 6-9, and 5-10. We have the Buccaneers at 11-4, pretty much in control in the NFC South, followed by the Falcons and Saints at 7-8. And like I said, the Cardinals at one time at 9-1 record are now in second place at 10-5, and the Rams are 11-4. And it looks like the Rams will win that division to the surprise of many. And the Cardinals will wind up being probably the 5th seed the way things are going. And if we take a look at our power rankings, we have the Chiefs at 11-4, the number 1 team, followed by the Packers, even though the Packers are at 12-3, and followed by the Buccaneers and Cowboys at 11-4, and the Rams at 11-4. And if we look at the bottom, of course, we've got the Lions and Jaguars. The Jaguars have taken over as the worst team in the NFL at 2-13. So that sums up where we stand right now, and we'll see. Join us again on Thursday where we'll do the playoff projection wrap-up. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Ooh, push that button.